On today's video, I will be sharing with you how trained agents are making more money after August 17th. We all know what happened on August 17th. I'm not going to go into those details, but I'm actually going to be showing how are they making more money. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Oleg. I've been a real estate broker since 2017, and every single year I've been doubling my production and my income since 2017. And 2021, we opened up our brokerage. And this year, 2024, we're going to close a little over 500 deals. Next year, we're going to have a goal for 700 and so on and so on. So from what I'm seeing, talking to our agents, we have trainings here almost every day. And every single day almost, I'm asking agents, what are you seeing? What are your struggles? What are the obstacles? What are the challenges? Because we're training them, because we're investing in them, I'm actually seeing that they're making more money and they're sharing that too. And so today I will share with you how you can invest in yourself and make more money, and the reason why actually train agents are making more money. First and foremost is because they invest in their trainings and communicating their value. If you spend time training yourself on the issues, why they actually happened, and what is the core reason for the whole lawsuit, and what are the outcomes, and what are the things that we need to fix and adjust in our work. And what it is that it has to be all transparent, and agent's income is only dictated by what the buyer and seller agree to. So if you understand that, everything falls into place. Plus, if you have your client's interest as a center of everything you do, everything falls into the place. So first thing is that you invest in a training and you communicating your value. In order for you to communicate your value, you'll have to actually start memorizing things that you do for buyers. You need to be able to articulate and communicate everything that you will be doing. There's 105 things that the agent does for their buyers. And you will have to sound confident, which is the second thing I'm going to slowly go into. Because you invest in yourself, because you spend time training yourself, you will sound like someone who is confident, and confidence attracts. And so you'll be able to create some content on that topic. You'll be able to explain to existing clients. You'll be able to explain what kind of different agreements there are, why they're there, what the fee is, what the terms are. You will explain everything, and because you know you're knowledgeable in the field. So those who are learning the craft, constantly in the podcast, constantly listening to news, and being trained by their associations, by managing brokers, or coaches, whatever your path is, just go and educate yourself. You will sound confident. And the biggest thing, what I'm seeing right now in the marketplace, is that buyers agents are dictating their fees instead of accepting what's given. Because we used to just accepting what is in there in the MLS. We used to open up the MLS sheet and see this is the fee. And sometimes it's so low, and this has been so many showings, and our clients like this property that is giving us such a little commission, and we just accepted before August 17th. Now you dictate your fee. You decided with your client, with your buyer. And sometimes you'll squeeze, sometimes you'll be cheaper, sometimes you won't be cheaper, sometimes you will say this is my standard, even if it's easy deal, I'll squeeze. If not, then not. It's up to you, and the way you do it, but it's in your control. You don't look at the MLS sheet and say, oh, okay, whatever it is. We haven't been using the compensation addendums before August 17th. Nobody even knew what it is. I am representing a development in Chicago, and I've got like 15 houses for sale, and I only got like 2 people asking me for a different compensation before the August 17th to raise the compensation, and they got it, and the rest didn't ask for it. So majority didn't know how to ask for compensation. Now trained agents, they know how to use a compensation addendum. They dictate their own fee. So that leads me to another one, which is income control. Now you control how much money you're going to be making, because of course we need lead generation. Of course we need to create a lot of content. We need to reach out to everybody that know us. We need to, do lots of networking events, lots of activity to generate leads. But also when the leads are coming, they're asking you questions that you need to know how to answer. So that's when everything comes. Investing into training, communicating your value. You have to sound confident. You dictate your own fee and you control your own income. Now, because it used to be that the best way to control income is listings, because now you have contract with your client, right? It's an agreement. Now you have an agreement with the buyer client as well. So that is something that I'm really excited about. And the fact that we will have agreements, and we now have agreements with our clients as buyers, is that it makes it the whole industry becomes a little bit more professional. It's not that the buyer has a bunch of agents, which they still could. They can have the non-exclusive representations, and a lot of investors will have non-exclusive. But at least you have something with your clients, right? I still think that if you have your client's interest in the center of everything you do, every single situation you're going to be encountered with, you're going to know what to do and what to say and how to act in this specific situation. So I'm seeing that. Oh, let me talk about one more thing. You remember the MLS minus fee? That is something that will be slowly walking away. We're not going to be seeing that much anymore, because even though you will hear some of the listing agents say, yes, we pay this amount of percentage or whatever the fee is minus whatever it is, even though you will hear it, it's not up to the listing agent to decide. It's whatever it says between them and the seller, plus whatever you put in a compensation addendum and what you have with the buyer. So that is still negotiable. The listing agent could be charging the seller the extra whatever the fee is, and then it says, Mr. Seller, you can either pay this, or we can ask the buyer's brokers to pay that. And the seller will always say, yeah, of course, let's say the buyer's brokers to pay it. But a lot of listing agents would not even be interested in selling that. They would say, just don't worry about it. This is the only thing that you need to worry about, because then you will have to have two things. And then, okay, then let me break this one down for me then. Then if you have this extra fee that, okay, we're going to ask the buyers to pay this, well, what about then this other fee that you have? You have the percentage and then the fee. So what this percentage now? Then sell this for me. So that creates more friction, more objections, more questions, and we will see. This is something that will be walking away. I think we're not going to be able to see that. So now again, the buyer's agent is going to be making more money. So now, I am actually. Of course, it's bumpy. Of course, we don't know how it's, some people don't want to sign it. Some people don't want to see it because they need to sign. A lot of open house visitors are going to be looking for houses without agents yet. Buyer's agent is not walking away. Buyer's agent is not going to go anywhere. We still need representation. Buyers still need help. They need guidance. They need someone by their side helping them make it a decision, a big decision of their life. Overall, I think the changes are making the industry stronger. It's creating more experienced, more professional agents. I think, even though I don't agree much with the beginning of with the whole lawsuit and everything, I don't think the reason was something that really was there. There was no colluding, in my opinion. But it is what it is. These are the new rules, and I'm seeing they are actually having a lot of good things in the rules. So that is my 2 cents on how you should be investing in yourself, training yourself on this particular topic, because there's a lot of people and agents and buyers and sellers that don't know much about this, but we're training here every single day. We're learning a lot. I'm sharing with my agents. And last week, a couple days ago, I asked about what kind of struggles do we have? What kind of issues do we have? Not a single person. It was like everything is great, and everybody's like, yeah, I got agreements. How many agreements you got? How many agreements you got? And he was like 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 3. It's like everybody's signing and no problems. They're showing with agreements in place, and they're dictating their fee. So, I'm looking forward to helping you. And if you have any questions, let me know either in the comments or book me through the Calendly link, and would love to stay in touch and help out with whichever way I can. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.